Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dee. So I didn't plan on making this video, so this intro is not planned at all. And this whole thing might feel a little disjointed, but I was filming a bookish day with me reading vlog type video, and part of that included having Archer, one of my cats, choose my next book off my April TBR. After reading that book, I decided it needed its own video, so that's what I'm doing. So after this, I will cut in the footage of Archer choosing the book and then me talking about it immediately after I finished it. I look and feel and sound like crap in that video, so hopefully you can forgive me. I thought about refilming it, but I wanted it to be my heartfelt reaction. And, I'm sick right now, so it's not a pretty sight, but hopefully you can forgive that part and this whole disjointed video. But I really wanted to get this out for anyone who might be interested. So let's go. Okay, so he's already wondering what we're doing. Back up, buddy. Let me put them down. I guess it's Annie Bot. That was quick. Okay, so Archer has chosen pretty quickly. He chose Annie Bot. So I will read this next and I will check in with you guys probably at the halfway mark. It's a very, very short book. So I will see how I feel about this. I'm really excited. The premise of this just sounds like something I would really enjoy. So let's find out. Hey guys, so I am back. I apologize. My voice was starting to go earlier and apparently it just got it just got worse the longer the day went on. So I meant to stop and update you guys halfway through Annie Bot. I did not do that. I flew through this. It is not quite 4 hours later, and I have finished the book. And it's a 5-star read for me. I absolutely loved this. On the surface, it is a AI girlfriend who is trying to sort through finding her anonymity with also still having her programming to please her owner, who is her boyfriend, Doug. What this really is, this is my takeaway from it, and this is absolutely influenced by my personal experiences, but for me, what this book is actually a look into a relationship between an empath, which is Annie, and a narcissist, which is Doug, the boyfriend. Annie does absolutely everything for this man, never thinks about herself, always concerned with how he's feeling, how he's perceiving her actions, watching what she says, what she does, walking on eggshells. And yes, she is a robot that was made for him, custom made for him even, to look like his ex-wife, which we won't even talk about that. But he had her custom made to be all but human. She can feel pain, she can think for herself, she can make decisions. She has skin and hair that is real. The way she is perceived in this book is as a human. And Doug, because his mindset is, you were made for me, I created you, I deserve to have you, and I deserve to have you the way I want you. Like, that was his entire mindset. And it didn't matter what he did to her, what he said to her, she would forgive him and just try to quote unquote do better next time. And if that does not sound like an empath and narcissistic relationship, I don't know what does. And as somebody who has been in that kind of a situation, this book was difficult to read at times for sure. There were things that I recognized as like, oh my God, do not do this. But at the same time, like, you can see why the decisions she was making were happening. And there's so many takeaways from this book, but I don't want to spoil, too much of it. But there's a point where Annie realizes there is still something blocking her from understanding what's really wrong. Like, she knows something deep down is wrong with their relationship and with the entire situation, but she just can't grasp it. And it's not until somebody else takes another action that she's able to understand, and it like clicks into place. And it's an awesome moment. It's an emotional moment. It's dramatic and angry, but I totally felt it. I really wish we had a little bit more at the end of this book. Like, it's not that the ending didn't fit, it did. The ending, made sense, but I just want more of the story. Like, I want to know what happens next for Annie. And this whole book, if you choose to read this whole book, you will be extremely irritated and frustrated. I'll just warn you right now. With Annie for her decisions, and with Doug, the boyfriend, for being just the POS he is, you will feel a lot of frustration reading this book, but it is very, very good. And I think it's relatable on so many levels, even if you've not necessarily been in that direct kind of relationship with these type of people. I think there's a lot of takeaways from that. And I absolutely recommend this book to anyone. It was absolutely amazing. 5-star. Hopefully I didn't spoil too much for you. I don't know. Anyways, on to the next read.